Guys, welcome back for part 3. This is the last 3 of these. We're going to open this one first and we'll see what it is. It's this, but you got to look at a logo real quick. We're going to look at this and I don't even need to look at the thing. This is the Mini Arian, designed by my buddy Chris over at CMB Knives. So let's get this other stuff out of the way. And we'll take a look at the Mini Arian. So I'm pretty sure this is that's what it had it listed as, the Mini Arian. Yeah, so you have the Artisan Mini Arian. So you guys know I'm friends with Chris over at CMB Knives. I got to see this knife when it was still in its design phase. Great knife. I love it. I think I like the Mini better than the full size, to tell you the truth, now that I've actually, this is the first I've gotten to handle one. So I love the Arian. It's a good size knife. I got to see the prototypes. Reverse flick only on this one, which is kind of cool. No flipper tab. Really comfortable grip. Titanium with some micro milling that gives it a very good look. A lot of people don't appreciate the thought that goes into this. This was something that Chris wanted, was this micro milling pattern on it. And it kind of gets overlooked. A lot of reviewers don't even look at it. But what it also does, besides looking and catching the light and looking nice, it gives you some texture, some tactility. It definitely has a good feel in hand. It feels more secure than just like a bead blast or a blast and tumble, or just a stone washed finished. So you get some grip on that. Action on it is great. This I would expect nothing else. This is as good as the full size version. So titanium lock bar. The lock bar cutout is on the outside. It's one of those things that I don't like, but at least the pocket clip's not like right on it where it's forcing material in. We'll see. It's not as softened as some of the other knives around here where it's been kind of cleaned out in here. I will see if it catches. It has not even been in my pocket yet. Blade shape on it is great. Nice, like almost spear point, drop point. So you have it's almost, if you were to look at this, like, in a fashion, if this was ground down the middle, it'd be a dagger. It's almost identical, the drop on it. So I would say it's more of a spear point. Jimping on it's not too bad. Artisan does okay with their jimping. They round it a little bit, but I could do with it being a little sharper. So we'll see how it goes. S35VN on this, and there's Chris's logo right there. So this is a fun little knife. I'm sure we'll get it to see it in pocket a good bit because it's gonna be a lot of fun. Let's go ahead and bring up the next offering that Jared sent. All right, so readjusted everything. Somehow I managed to get the tripod out of position. So what is next on this list of stuff that Jared has sent me? It is the Wii Banter. I know this just by grabbing it. I am not a big fan of this knife, to tell you the truth. I know a lot of people like it. I find it uncomfortable in hand. This is the Banter, right? It's not the Mini Banter, the Baby Banter, or I should say tiny knife. I'm not a fan of either one of them. I don't know why, it just feels awkward in my hand. It's not that it's a bad knife. They've done a really good job on this. This one is in carbon fiber, and you can see that they've milled out inside for the liners on this. Only has liners on one side. The other side is just carbon fiber with an insert for your hardware. So very light knife. I do have to admit, this is an extremely light knife, and that is one thing it definitely has going for it. It does have a good blade shape. I just don't like the way it feels in my hand. Before anybody feels, oh, it's such a great knife. I don't like the way it feels in my hand, and I'm not a fan of the pocket clip. I've seen these before. I've handled these before. It is in S35VN, and it's ground really nice and thin, so it is going to cut well. It just feels, I don't know. It just feels awkward in hand for me. Jimping on it is great, I do have to say. Everything except the way the handle feels about this knife is good. Action on it, thumb stud only, snaps open with authority. Nice job with, like I said, only one liner, so you only see that liner in one spot. The carbon fiber looks really good. Black hardware, S35VN blade. Like I said, Wii Knives quality is great. Even on knives that I don't necessarily like, I have to acknowledge the fact, fit and finish. Like this is the Wii Beacon. You guys saw a video about that a while ago. I'm not such a fan of this. This is another one of those knives that's just unusual in hand, and that's the only thing wrong with it. For me, it's just an ergos, and that's just the way it feels. It just feels like I'm, either way, I feel like I'm pushed. Like, it just feels like it needed something else here. It just kind of feels like I'm out. The only way it's comfortable is if I get it just like that, and then it's uncomfortable to cut with. So, yeah, the Wii Banter, it's a fun little knife, but it's just not one that would be for me, I don't think. I mean, I could use it a lot, like, for small duty tasks and things like that. But for an everyday carry, like, that would be my primary, I don't think so. So there you go, Wii Banter. Let's go ahead and get that out of here and bring up the next one.
I hate to interrupt the video because I know we're having fun, but I do have to do the YouTuber thing and remind you that this channel is self-sponsored with all the affiliate links and stuff you see down below. Anything from knives, tools, EDC gear, and Blade HQ, anything, all the Amazon links, they all support the channel. It doesn't cost you anything at checkout. So I'll talk about that at the end of the video. Now let's go back to the knives.
All right, guys, let's take a look at this one. I don't know what's in it yet. It may or may not be a Kaiser. With Jared, you got a 50-50 shot. Looks like it's probably a Kaiser, and I was right. This is the Kaiser. Looks Gemini Mini. I knew it looked familiar. So Kaiser Gemini 5th Mini definitely got a nice finish on this. This reminds me of that Latvin Mini that was the Iron Man. I like that. I like that finish on that knife a lot. It is a little small for my hands. It's not uncomfortable, but that definitely puts that pocket clip in a pinch point. What are we looking at? N690. I like Kaiser. I like Kaiser's N690. Nice finish on that blade. It appears as though it's going to need a little bit of work. Jared sent me one that has been beaten upon. Yeah, nice finish on blade and handle. They've done a Laconico design. That's why I liked it. Makes sense. Good looking knife. I like all of Ray's designs. This might just be a little bit small for me. A lot of weight reduction inside, even though it's already aluminum and fairly light. They have nested the liners inside pretty well. I'm not sure how I feel about this. I'm not sure how I feel about that flipper tab. That kind of digs into my hands, but that's probably because I'm trying to get purchase. This is probably one of those knives I'm just not going to get a good grip on because I have big hands and it's a very small knife handle-wise. Access to lock bar is just about perfect. Action is great. Pocket clip, I could do without the pocket clip, and I'm not a fan of the lanyard hole, but overall, that's a really attractive. I love the anodized hard coat aluminum finishes you can get on some of these knives. It's really attractive. So we'll see how this pans out. Like I said, I like Kaiser's N690. The last couple knives I've had in it from them, they did a good job on their heat treat. It seemed to hold up pretty well. N690 is a steel that a lot of people would call budget. It is a more budget steel, but it still performs really well, and it will take a screaming edge. Some of my favorite knives I have been in N690. So yeah, we'll see how this pans out. That's a good looking knife. I really do appreciate the aesthetics on that. So let's go ahead and bring up the last one. So it has taken me 2 days to film these, and I've been curious about what's in all these cases. And so this is as entertaining for me as it is for you. So what's in this one? I have no idea. I like to see if I can identify a knife. Is that CMB made knives? That's 35BN. Let's see here. Let's look at what the label that he put in it tells me it is. This is the CMB Spear. I liked the CMB Knives Night that you guys saw a week or so ago. I like the look of this. I like the look of it, and it's really comfortable in hand. Let's see action on it. Like the last one, just shy of drop shut. Wow, that is a little too tightly nested for it to be. Wow. Yeah, that's just there for show. That's not a great reverse flicker. It needed to. You can do it if you can get in on it, but yeah, that's basically what I was having to do. So you just don't get enough leverage, really. It's kind of a small hole, kind of tightly nested. S35VN, more carbon fiber. They seem to do a really good job with their carbon fiber. Let's see how this does in and out of pocket. That is a little tight on that pocket clip, kind of force material down in. Jared mentioned the same thing I always mention. See, these ones on the outside have a tendency to catch on pockets. He mentioned that in a video I saw not too long ago. Pocket clip nice and tight. It does have a lanyard hole, but that carbon fiber is done really well. Let's open this up and see inside. Ah, there, I can see that there's a screw in there that I believe is holding something. So we will see what that's about, because that might be what's holding. That's not what's holding in the carbon fiber. I don't know. I'm not sure. It appears that carbon fiber goes all the way through on this one. So those screws might actually just be in and holding, like pinching it down like a vise. Nice looking blade. This is the second one of those knives he sent me from CMB. I like this. This looks like, it looks just with the swedge and the way it's cut and everything, the way the facets reflect, kind of futuristic looking. Really light though. So yeah, we'll see how this does. Man. You have to get all the way up in the forward to generate enough force. If you're back here, you really can't generate the force you need. You have to get all the way up there, and the problem is it's so close to the handle. So, but it is got a really good action. It does have a really good action, I should say, and a very nice look. So there you go, the CMB Knives Night. That's the end of this unboxing video, guys. That's all the stuff that Jared sent me, 3 videos worth. So we'll be seeing these knives coming up in future episodes on the channel. And hopefully you guys have noticed by this time you should be in, this is starting like week 2 of 9 videos a week. So I just added in a video for Saturday and Sunday. Saturdays and Sundays videos might be shorter and a little bit off-topic stuff, just for fun. So, all right, guys, that's it. Let's turn this around and do some final thoughts.
There you go, guys. That's the last of the stuff that Jared sent me. And I know it's sad. We all like the unboxings. So, you know, it's sad when it comes to an end. But I just got another box, another package. This came from my buddy Nico. So as soon as I get done filming this, we're going to crack into this and see what Nico sent me. So, guys, that's it on this one. If you like the videos, give them a thumbs up. If you don't like them, give them a thumbs down. If you give them a thumbs down, please try to tell me what you don't like, because I can't change the content if you don't tell me what it is you don't like. If you want to support the channel, it's simple as like, share, subscribe, drop a comment, hit the bell icon. If you do hit the bell icon, make sure you get notifications turned on your device, or you will not get notified of all the stuff I put up. 9 videos a week, plus shorts, plus live feeds. That's the plan. I don't know how long I can sustain it. Don't know if I want to try and sustain it, because it seems like a lot of stuff. If you want to support the channel financially, however, there's a handful of ways you can do it. I mentioned in the mid-roll of the video that I have a bunch of affiliate links. There's all kinds of stuff down there. Anything you purchase from any of those affiliates directly supports the channel. Doesn't cost you anything extra, and especially the Amazon links, because even if you do not purchase the item you clicked on, I get credit for anything you buy on Amazon. So I would ask that anytime you've got some Amazon shopping to do, you use my affiliate links. Other ways you can do it, I have a membership down below. It's tier-based. All members have access to my Gilded server. All members get $5 off my sharpening service. Premium and baseline tier members get entered automatically into the giveaways that I do on the Gilded server. And the premium tier guys have access to all of that, plus a sharpening tutorial series that I've built for them. Other ways you can do it, I have got a merchandise store on Ember Shirt Co. Sorry, drew a blank for a second. I have a merchandise store on Ember Shirt Co. where I have my shirts with my logos, but I've also set up a coupon code that works anywhere on Ember Shirt Co. for any of the other content creators that are there. And that coupon code is CrazySharp, all one word, capital C, capital S. CrazySharp saves you 10% at checkout, so go check that stuff out. And that directly supports the channel. If you send me pictures of you wearing my merchandise, I will put them in a video. Guys, I love you all. Keep it clean in the comment section. If it's your birthday, happy birthday, and I will see you next time.